All right, when you get around some finicky fish like I am right now, I got a big school that don't seem to want to touch nothing. It's ridiculous, actually. Procure Smallmouth Crush Magic. I'm going to put this on a Great Lakes Finesse drop minnow, lather it up a little bit. I'm going to put down on a drop shot, see if we can catch a few. Bite. God, that's a pig. I'm telling you right now, Smallmouth Crush Magic by Procure. You definitely want to grab some of this. Like I said, it has the right scent. And these are really finicky fish out here. It's getting so much pressure. I'm on a pile of them, and I literally have been trying everything. Everything.
Okay, Jennifer?
900.
900.
1101.
1101. Actual retail price 1211. Is the winner.
How about that, guys? Travis Manson himself going up to spin the wheel of love. Oh, yeah. Welcome to this week's episode of Smallmouth Crush.
Brought to you by
Procure Baits. Dip your bait in the sauce and catch yourself a saunch. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm a believer, man. I did a post a couple weeks back, maybe it was a couple months back, about the scent matter. I think it'd be a great show, just a whole deep dive into scent. That people have anecdotal stories about when scent made a difference. If so, what were they using early? Oh, here we go. More Price is Right, folks. Hang on. He's wearing those cargo pants and Jesus sandals.
Travis, you have 50 cents. 50 cents. If you get that 50 cents one more time, we'll give you $1,000 and a bonus spin.
Look at the young Turk, man. 35? What was it? Why did it stop?
We'll never know. Welcome to Smallmouth Crush Live. We got a weird intro because I keep getting YouTube warnings because the song I like to use apparently is under investigation. So
Under investigation.
well, they just don't like it. Copyright material. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. It's going to be a quick live tonight. We got JP coming back for reasons unknown. Of course, Epic Eric. We actually have to do a little flopperooey here. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. Put me in my place, would you? Right at the
Oh,
bottom.
Yeah.
A couple housekeeping notes. The auction was a success. Some packages were shipped out today.
Excellent.
Not like me, but sit
Yeah.
tight. Things are coming. I do have to ask for your help in tracking a few individuals down.
Yeah. Interesting. All my people came through.
Okay.
I've shipped
good.
all of my items. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. And there were some good deals.
Right here, Travis.
Good deals.
Well, I did not get payment for lot 21, and all I have is Captain written down.
You call everybody Captain, so that narrows it down.
And then lot 42 is also by Captain, and that's a rod. JP, tell Captain to send me the money.
Captain Nuntius.
And then Mo Money. I know you're in the the chats quite a bit here. Mo Money, lot 15, I thought you won. That's a whole shit ton of Gajo Spirit Chads. 64 packs, $90. Come on, Mo Money.
64 packs for $94 is a steal.
Should have known this. Lot 5. If anyone
Captain
knows
No
Jack
Pay.
Rinkers out there, he owes me $100, and I got nothing. So,
Good luck.
I mean,
Are those the jig rigs?
those were the Power Team Lure Texas rig jigs.
I'll take them, and I'll get them to him.
Out of
I'll say-
everyone,
I'll text him. You got his number. You used to work for the guy. You were team partners for a little bit.
I knew
Good
this
God,
was gonna
Jack.
happen.
Jack, if you're watching, you're in trouble.
We're gonna wait for Captain to see if he
Reveal
wants
himself.
to.
Is he here?
I don't know.
Jake Squad is Baller 78 is somebody we know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you got? Grape juice, Travis?
What's that, bud?
You got grape juice, or is that the fine wine that you squeezed out of your toes when you had the Jerusalem beaters on The Price is Fucking Right?
All right, listen, guys, we're gonna do a giveaway tonight because this is gonna be a lame live show because Eric did not line up any guests.
Whoa. I had a guest. He couldn't make it tonight. So hold on.
That's why I got
But
the phone call.
I brought some juice. So I'm just going to open it up. I'm going to go right to the heat. And then you could do your little giveaway. All right? Because I brought the heat. I got a couple things for you. I'm going to show you guys my 1974. I think I put 72 in my story. This was my 1972 lifetime member book, Bass membership handbook for my lifetime subscription to Bassmaster magazine. I was 12 years old. I was a paper boy, and I spent $150. It came with, of course, the OG sticker. That thing is in pristine condition. The rubber band that wrapped around it was still perfect. And of course, your patch. And this is the gem of the night. This is my Bass handbook.
Wow.
Ray Scott's on it. Okay. It's helpful Bass and hints. And please indulge me for a moment. I'm going to read through a few of those and let's discuss if these are still important. It says right here, this is the first thing, Tom Mann's deadly dozen tips for bass catching. I'm going to go straight to 11. Stand up and fish to catch more fish. Stand up. I guess a lot of people were sitting down back then, right? It says
quitting.
The don't stand up in a boat notion was a good safety practice in the old days of tipsy boats, but today's modern bass boats are wide beam and steady. The straight up position gives you better vision of underwater targets and quicker reaction to cast it any direction. With the water, you don't spook a bass. Besides, they'll most likely see the boat first anyway. How about that?
That's
and
nice.
Then you've got a section on where to find bass. It even has a map here for you guys. Look at that, man. A little topo map. I'm going to go to another one. Okay. They've got patterns, basic seasonal patterns, the daily pattern. That's the pattern within the pattern. Shallow water pattern, where to find deep water structure. Another map, JP. I could have put this in my pocket and been scorching them at my pond. Hold on. This is one of my favorites, lure selection. Let's talk about lure selection, okay? Here we go. All right. Let's see if any of these can still catch them. I'd like to take these out because I got them all. For lack of a better term, I'll call this category the bottom scratchers. This is the bottom scratchers, okay? Some lures that can be used at all levels include, and I wanted to throw these with Travis on the Upper Bay, the Hellbender. Had those ready to go. Bomber. Plenty of bombers. It's the old school one that's up there, right? I should show these. And the fat alphabet lures. Big O. I've got the OG plastic ones. Big N, still made. Big B, that's a Balsa B. I got the OG Big B before it became the Balsa B. The Big Jim and the Fat Albert. Mud Bug, Travis, you know I was dying to throw those metal lip mud bugs out there. Huncho, I don't know about the Huncho. Does anybody know what the Huncho is? And then the Rebel Fastback. These lures are the old standbys for many a pro. So give them a listen. And the expert Bassmasters tell you how these fish these all-around bass lures. This is one of my favorites right here. You guys can see this. It says, change your rhythm instead of the bait. And this is my tip for the night, and I still think it holds true as much today as it did back in 1972. The rhythm of your retrieve is as important as the size, color, and type of lure. There is no set retrieve for a plug. Don't hesitate to experiment. The way you can retrieve a spinnerbait is only limited by your imagination. Once you settle in on a fishing location, you must select the lure and finally the rhythm for fishing it. Don't be too quick to switch plugs. Maybe just speeding up or slowing down will get your retrieve, and all it take to turn on the bass. Get tuned in with what the fish want, Travis. So I say depth, speed, rhythm, and cadence. Cadence that's the rhythm part. What do you guys think of that, man? Come on, man. Ray Scott. That's it right there. Who's with me?
I like it.
Travis is like this back there. I can't get an amen from him. JP's kind of leading forward. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. M. Jones, man. Yeah, the honcho. Maybe I've heard of it, but I don't know that I've got one, man. Who made the honcho? Tell me that. Anybody know? Thank you, Pinhook. And by the way, they sent a little insert in there, and we goofed. In our member handbook on page 12, bottom paragraph, we show 2 telephone numbers to be used for more information on our Bass Boat Owners Insurance. And by the way, I put the Boat Owners Insurance reward on my Bass Boss tackle box. It's a $1,000 reward for a stolen boat. Anyway, they give you the correct number. I tried calling it. It's still as a working 800 number, but it's not to the insurance. I think it's some kind of life insurance for people. Asked me if I was over 50. Anyway, there you go. 1972. Still had it. Can you guys believe that? Isn't that crazy?
I just pulled up a magazine that I was reading earlier from 1963.
Any tips that are still
In
important?
the ads section, you can literally buy this
Shimano
live
Colorado
monkey
for
makes
less
an
than
adorable,
$120.
playful pet. Show its
Live-
affection and receive companionship. Almost human with its warm eyes. They grow to about 12 inches, eat the same food as you do, even likes lollipops. Simple to take care of. Free cage and instructions. Live delivery guaranteed. Only $16.95.
What freaking magazine was that, bro?
Outdoor Life.
You could order a monkey through Outdoor Life. And what year was that?
63.
That's so crazy. That's crazy, man.
And you can
That's
be
crazy.
like Gary Cowell. He likes to smoke his Camels.
That's crazy, man. I want to bring out a mud bug and tell a story about a mud bug
Were
when I
those
was a
filtered
kid.
or non-filtered camels?
I don't know, but you can also there's an insert for the Abu Garcia. Abu-Matic 170.
Damn, that magazine's probably worth money.
So this mud bug right here, this exact mud bug, Travis, this exact mud bug. I'm walking from a golf course pond, Big JP, golf course
I'm listening.
pond called Golden Triangle. I had fished the Golden Triangle golf course ponds. I didn't throw this mud bug, but what I did throw was a metal-lipped mirror lure. And it was, I think, a slow sink. And I would always catch like a 3.5, 4-pound bass. I caught my big bass that day, several others. Windy day. Walking back from the golf course to my house. I'm walking by a farmer's pond that has barbed wire, one strand of barbed wire all around. And it's only about 2 foot high. And it's pounded in, it's attached to wooden stakes in the ground with a no fishing sign and a rickety dock. I'm walking by the pond because that's how I get back to my house. My hat blows off in the wind. I have a mud bug. I think I got 2 rods at that point. My hat's going into the middle of the pond. I cast my mud bug out. I crank my mud bug down to line it up with my hat. I'm going to snag my hat. And as I wind, like on my 5th wind, I load up. It's like a 3.5, 4-pounder. Like 5 consecutive casts, I catch giant bass. In my mind, because I'm a kid, I'm like, this is my 10, 11-year-old kid self, right? Yeah. I get my hat back. I go and tell my buddies that this pond is magic. We all make a plan to go there this weekend, right? This is a 1-knocker, by the way, butyrate 1-knocker. Eric Warner, Michael Warner, we're all there early. Scotty Robinson, Stevie Robinson, and me. 5 dudes fishing, and this is not a big pond. We're all catching, right? And all of a sudden, over the hill, over the knoll, here comes the farmer, JP, in his truck with his farm hands, and they're standing up on the sides, on the side rails. It's an old GMC, man. I remember it was like green. It had the wooden slats, and they're standing up in the bed, right? And the dust is rolling over the hill. Summertime, dude. Michael Warner likes to eat bass, so he's running with a bass, cradled in his arms like this. He catches us at a fence row. I think Eric Warner lays down in a ditch. Michael's got the bass in his hand. Mr. Duckett, who's the farmer, gets out of his truck. We knew it was old man Duckett's farmhouse, by the way. Gets out of the truck, and he looks at Michael, goes right up to him. He goes, "Give me back my bass, boy." And then he takes a big old wad of chewing tobacco that he's got, and he does a straight stream on his shoe, on his Chuck Taylors, man. He gave him back the bass, and we hightailed it out of there, man. He said, "Don't come back." I had the guts about a month later to walk through the field right to his farmhouse, past his farm dogs that used to bark like crazy at me, and knock on the door and ask permission to go fishing in his pond. And he said yes. He said, "Don't keep any of my bass and don't leave any trash." And I got to fish there for the rest of my days until he sold the place. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's a good story, man.
That's a lesson in permission and a lesson in the old mud bug. Travis, I was dying to throw these with you on the Upper Bay, man. That little metal pinking on those rocks, man. And, you know, you can take one hook off maybe, and it would be way more weedless because that's a wide wobbling bait. Anybody still throw a mud bug? Would it still catch them? Who would like to see an episode of throwing vintage baits for bass?
Oh, yeah.
I want to see it. I got them. Look at
Hey, Eric, how many bass have you caught on an original Producto tournament worm 8-inch?
A fuck ton. You know, that was my favorite lure growing up. I went down to Florida to Uncle Andy, and he lived in Florida. He lived in Ocala National Forest. They had a double wide trailer. I saved my money for my paper route, got on a plane by myself, flew down there. I think I had a rod tube, and I think I own the rod tube that I took my rods in. Used to go out in an aluminum boat. He turned me on to Producto lures. The color was black grape, no float. High float, super soft, smelled so good.
Smelled so good, dude. I just wanted to open the bag up and smell it.
I have one because it was the Lunker lotion, which was the grape flavored, I think, Lunker lotion that you could put in there as oil to keep them soft and stuff. Dude, the Lunker lotion, it applies the Lunker lotion. It uses the Lunker lotion. Yes. Dude, I caught so many fish on those. I think that was maybe the first time I ever threw a fatter beaver tail style worm in black grape that was high float, man. Just Texas rigged, and I would just murder them in the ponds around here, man. Never threw it again.
And you can still buy the Producto worm.
100%. You could still buy them, man. Lunker lotion, man. Lunker lotion. Yeah, you know it, man. Black grape. Black grape.
Travis, you catch him on the Producto tournament worm?
I don't even know what it is.
Wow.
I know, man.
All right, guys, where are we going to take this show tonight? There's a lot of different avenues.
Okay, I got one. First, a couple housekeeping items. I'd like to just tell everybody what's new at the Bass Lab real quick, Travis, if
Go
that's
ahead.
okay. We can get to the giveaway, right? We set up the show. So, new Professor Pack for 2024. It is my lipless vibration pack, world famous. And this year, I'm up in the ante. I'm throwing in a custom painted in one of multiple shad colors. It's not by TK Stanley. This is before I met TK. I invested in some custom painted pogo shads. They're all shad color, from sexy shad to chartreuse shad to gray shad. So you'll get one of those. And I'm also going to sweeten the deal for the first 5 people that order tonight. I'm throwing in a little junior size, my color choice. First 5 orders. So I know somebody already ordered today because I listed it earlier. And I already put a couple custom boxes together. I've listed it on the Bass Lab, where you get to talk to me for, an hour. I give you a little tour of the Bass Lab. We go through what you're interested in, and you get to fill your box custom. There was a co-angler, tournament angler that fishes in the Carolinas, and he's been watching the show, Travis, and he wanted some advice on what he could do to catch fish behind people. So I gave him a good selection of baits and shipped it out today. So that's up as well, man. And then after that, the bladed jig is coming. I've also got some restocks coming on some.
Very
of the-
good. It's good to hear someone's able to have a successful business out of Smallmouth Crush. You're crushing it, bud.
I don't that. Well, you don't got one. What's
Excuse me?
going on with you, man? You got a great one.
Nothing's going on with me. In fact, I heard you were on some other podcasts in the last couple of weeks. You want to explain that?
Boy.
I've been getting the invitations, man. Just doing Bass After Dark.
Do you think
World's
maybe you could talk to me about it first?
What do you mean? We've already talked about that, man. I'm a free agent, right?
All right.
You know, I get bored in the winter. I
Fine.
need something to do. God, or I'll go crazy. I don't know about anybody else. Are they feeling crazy? I'm feeling crazy. I'm feeling crazy. Dude, I got to tell you that, yes, those videos, Travis, I was laughing for days after that, man.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, that was perfect. I hope you found some, man.
Maybe so. I may have a fish. I do have a fish.
Is that Gary Busey?
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you suppose that is, man?
One small fish cannot feed 3 hungry men. Lon knows of a place where he can inquire where the fishing might be better.
Who's Juan?
1-0. 1-0.
This is their last stop in civilization. They have lunch here. John and Dennis try to relax with a game of ping pong, while Lon checks out the local fishing reports.
6-5.
I was paralyzed. 6-all.
You can talk. Let's talk, guys.
I'm just fascinated with where you found this. It's a whole series.
Dude, is that me?
It is.
There's
It's a
Travis
younger
with his
you.
visor on.
Yes. Huh?
I love a good ping pong match.
Yeah, man.
Mighty long guide surface. That was funny. Oh, man.
13-9.
Are you good at ping pong, JP?
Wait,
I
is that
bet you
right?
are.
I'm
16-9. You're wait, huh?
16,
Wait, was that right though to switch then?
Yeah, 16 and 9.
Okay, but that last one doesn't count because I was thinking.
Absolutely count. 16 10.
That sounds like Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, I don't know the names.
18-10, Johnny.
All right.
Somebody put Matty Wong's guide service.
Come on, man.
That guy
Come
driving
on,
the
man.
boat.
I saw that.
That's good. I like that.
Man, they play ping pong for a while.
Yeah, and maybe I'll take you fishing there, Johnny.
Let's get back out on the lake, guys.
Fishing
So
up the
this
pier
is an
40
area where
seconds.
JP and I actually have
call me
fished quite a
Johnny?
bit in the past.
I don't think it shows the proper respect to a man in my position.
Has anybody ever called you Johnny ever?
No one besides you has ever dared.
John and Dennis have gone out fishing alone.
Oh, it's Dennis
Ron, the
Hopper.
fisherman, runs the camera from the shore.
Travis Wise said it's Epstein's Island. Early.
Oh, finally,
Where
he
is
gets one.
Oh, Travis is hooked up.
Ah,
Yeah,
No,
Big
I would
Jake
be
is
the
still
yellow
on it.
guy.
I don't know. With me? Is that what's
I
happening?
don't know. Let's take it in by hand then.
Well, let's just take it. How are you going to do that, man?
I don't know.
You
Just
can't do it. You can't do it because it's too big.
right here. Is it coming in?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. There's no
Huh?
slack. Yes, it is coming.
Oh, you mean it
Coming
was
in?
too much? Too much. Well, where am I at though?
Well, how much line did the guy have out?
Is he still there?
There's something there.
Huh?
There's something there.
Well, I got hit by a fish. I mean, my pole been over in half.
Right now,
What we got on there now, I don't know.
there was something on there.
Is there still something on there? Man, look at that. You see what I'm saying? Is that thing coming in now?
Yeah. Try reeling.
Can you imagine if we talked like that out there?
Okay.
We should.
Wow.
Wow. Would you look at the size of
man.
that fish? Would you just look at it?
It is coming in, right?
Whoa, look at this. No, I didn't see
look,
nothing.
look, look.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Look at the
man.
camera work.
What is it?
Oh, it's a
I don't know, but it
stingray.
Sure is
The
big.
stingray.
Oh, it looks like
What?
looks like it.
What on earth is that?
Oh my God.
What is it?
Oh, it's a stingray. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Wait, it's
God,
gonna
no.
break the line. Don't just slide it over. Don't
it's a
put it out of the
stingray.
water.
Anyways, that's enough of that.
All right. So listen, Travis, let's get back on point here. Brett says he'll give you 500 for both.
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh my gosh, man, that's crazy.
Um,
How is there a budget for a film like that?
Who knows, man?
you want to know one of my favorite? We're just freestyling tonight.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you guys have seen this, but it always makes me laugh whenever I watch this.
This is, but Jay says it's a fucking big sea turtle. Look, it's a baby fucking wheel, man.
Have you
Holy
seen
shit.
this, Eric?
This in a
Yeah,
big
no.
fucking wheel right here, dude. Holy shit. That thing is big, Jay. What is that thing? It looks hurt. I don't know. That thing looks hurt, Jay. Jay, that thing is hurt, bro. Holy shit, look at this fucking thing. Oh my God, what the fuck is that, bro?
It's an
Jay,
ocean
what the fuck
sunfish.
is that? Oh man, pull back up, Jay. Come on. Come on, bro. Pull back up, bro. We're seeing some shit we ain't never seen before, kid. Oh my God, that thing looks dead, man. We gotta call the aquarium or something, dude. Oh man, look at this fucking thing. Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Oh man, Jay, it's dead, bro, or something. Oh my God, Jay. Pull right up next to that shit, Jay. Oh man, look at this fucking thing. Oh man. Look at that, Jay. Holy shit. What the fuck is that, kid? You want to try to pull it in? Let's hook it. Oh man, that thing's just dead. What the hell is it? It looks like a fucking baby whale.
Listen to the
Who you gonna
music.
call?
You got that on video still?
Yeah, come on, let's pull up next to that shit, bro. Let's help it.
Oh. Are they gonna help it? Make a
I don't
decision.
know.
Somebody make the call.
Oh man, we're calling the Coast Guard.
Oh, Scar was spit my
Holy
water out.
shit. Jay, stop. Here it is right here, Jay. Oh man, look at this fucking thing. Holy shit. What is that fucking thing?
That's a big flounder.
What kind of
if
fish
that's
is
a
it?
flounder, man, let's pull it in, Jay. Come on. Jay, we could get some big money for that if it's a fucking fish, buddy. Come on. Let's fucking hook that shit and we'll be on the fucking news, man. Come on, man. Let's get that thing.
I don't know if they ever get it.
What is that thing? It needs help, whatever it is, dude. It's dying.
It's a flounder.
Holy shit.
Baby whale.
Will you look at this shit? Oh my God, Jay. Jay, look at this fucking thing. Jay, let's get it.
Yeah, he's dying. Mike.
Let's get it. Oh man, Jay, that is a fucking, that's a tuna, bro.
No, that was a
Jay, that's a tuna or something. Jay, look at it. Come on.
Like a flounder with the fins.
Oh man, Jay, let's pull it in, Jude. Look at that fucking thing. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God, man. We are seeing some shit we ain't never seen before. But let's get that fucking thing in this boat, Jay. Come on. Yeah. Let's get it in the boat, bro. Oh my, look at this fucking thing. Holy shit.
Is this what you
Holy
do with your
shit,
free
Jay.
time to sit around and
Oh
watch
my
shit like
God.
this?
Jay's got a
oh
little
my
fucking
God.
fishing hook. Are you shitting me? That's the hook you come? Oh my God. Oh, we got it. Oh shit, Jay. Oh my fucking God. Oh man, we need to fucking go get that shit, bro. Oh man, we need fucking help, buddy. Hey, that is still good meat on that fucking fish, kid. Am I lying? Oh my God. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think what happened was I saw like a small little clip of it with a bunch of things. I didn't know it was a 5-minute long video. I apologize for that.
Oh my gosh. What
You
was
never
it?
saw that, huh?
What was the epilogue? Like what happened?
I don't
If
know
you
the
go to the end,
backstory.
did they catch it? Did they try to what they call
I don't
Coast Guard? Let's call the aquarium.
I don't know.
All right, listen, guys, put it in the comments. Who's coming to hang out with Travis and myself 2 weeks from now, the New England Fishing Expo at the new Marlborough, Massachusetts location? Guys, Dan's saying that this thing's going to be the biggest, baddest, biggest badass fishing expo that's ever landed in the state of Massachusetts. I plan on seeing Jablowski. He keeps saying he's from Lower Boston. Show your face, Jablowski. Show up
He'll
and
be
shake
there.
us in the
He'll
hand.
be there.
Yeah, he'll be
He'll-
there, and he won't let us know though.
He'll even talk to us.
He'll be acting all friendly and shit.
We'll be able to pick him out. We'll be able to pick him out.
Do you guys have any after hours activities planned outside of the show? This
And I
this
hope
trip?
that the after hour activities are a little more up to speed than the ones at the last expo I spent the night with Travis at, where it was a bunch of hooligans hanging out until 2 o'clock in the morning doing cannonballs off the top guardrail into the trout pool, while some guy that weighed about 350 pounds was smacking it to some little girl out there in the audience. Remember that? She's like, "Oh, I'm going to go out with that guy." That guy was sitting out in a tent, negative 10 degrees and 4 feet of snow, waiting to buy some swim bait that he was never going to throw.
I don't remember.
Of course you don't. Travis, give me the key to the room. I'm going to bed. Nah, you're good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, those were the days, huh? You were so freaked
we
out.
all know
dude, after
Gino's
that,
not going. Gino's been saying for months that he's going. He ain't going.
He ain't going?
Nah, he's got a new job. He's working 610s. He ain't going.
He ain't going.
He ain't going.
Gino's in the comments. You going?
Nah, he ain't going.
He ain't going. Carl wants to know where the bar is at this place, man.
Right. That's where me and Carl met for the first time. In the bar at the other place. Yeah. He was sitting there.
The other location. The other location was nice because it had a hotel right there.
Well, so does this one. It's in a hotel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's in a giant hotel, and it's not going to be 19 different rooms anymore. It's all in one giant room.
That's pretty good, man.
Okay.
Nice.
Samantha says that Jablowski will be there signing autographs.
Holy moly. Check this out. M. Jones says Gunnersville took 37 to win last weekend, and they were busting ice off the ramps. Crazy.
Wow.
Wow. Wow,
Man.
that'll be fun, man. You guys are going to have a good time up there, man. You looking forward to it, Travis?
Sure.
Oh, my God. Travis, what do we got to do to get you motivated?
I don't know.
Let's go, dude.
I'm excited.
Go full screen on the beard for a minute.
No, I'm not going full screen.
While you make your Super Bowl prediction and tell everybody why you know.
Jeez.
Full screen. Go full screen.
I'm not doing it.
Just take over. Full screen, beard review, Super Bowl prediction, and why he knows. You guys can place the bet and win because it is predetermined, preordained. All right, let's hear it. Everybody, who's going to win the Super Bowl and why? I want to just let it marinate. Let it marinate. JP, do you have a prediction?
I don't watch
football.
Okay. You
Both
guys are
of
out.
us don't.
Detroit wins.
I can't respect the
Baltimore
sport where a
wins.
man takes a kneel.
Gino says, I will be there. JP the GOAT. What's up, bud? That's from Ryan Ivers.
Ryan
Please
Ivers
say
is my
it's
man.
the colors of the logo. Brandon, it's not. Red and purple logo, Ravens, 49ers. All right, there you go. But who wins? Ravens wins. Travis wants it San Francisco versus Chiefs. Hope Detroit, but probably KC. Go Lions, Detroit. 36 for second over. I wish I knew all about that.
I don't know.
Travis, did you happen to catch the lovely episode of BTL that I was granted to do with Matt when I was out in Tulsa, Oklahoma?
I did not. Tell us all about it, please.
Man, I'll tell you what, I talked you up pretty good. I would have thought maybe you would have tuned in and supported your friend, you know, good friend out there trying to.
Well, again, you were on another show and didn't tell me about it. Everything you do outside of your general life, work, play, all of that, if you're going to be a guest on someone else's show, you need to ask permission. You are part of Smallmouth Crush.
Man, maybe if you watched the episode, you would see that there would be no Big JP without the push of encouragement from his good friend Travis Manson. Okay? So before you go spitting some hatred, maybe you should take yourself 57 minutes and watch the episode.
I will try to. Yes.
You won't watch it, bud.
I won't.
You won't watch it. Don't lie to me. Hey, you know, I once knew a guy that said he was in the same conversation as Rick Clunn. I didn't believe him. But did you know that I was in the same Bassmaster magazine as Rick Clunn?
Really?
When?
Yeah. Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
I think we would like to see it. Let's see this, man.
JP's property of Smallmouth Crush. I like that.
Yeah. Gay said he was rocking the Smallmouth Crush hoodie.
I had Smallmouth Crush hoodie on, talking good about my buddy Travis, and then he doesn't even watch it, you know. But anyway, guys, here we go. This is framed by my mother, okay? In this picture, we have Ish Monroe, Rick Clunn,
yeah,
and Tommy Biffle.
All right.
And
hold it up.
You see me there with my Phoenix jersey on.
There you see it. Hold it up. We got the glare of the thing.
That's pretty cool.
All right, let me read what it says now, because this is great. This is my shining moment in the Bass Opens, guys. This is my most successful year.
Read it up. Give him full screen, Trav.
Okay. I gotta figure out how.
Okay, so it says, open-minded. One aspect of professional angling that separates the sport from others is the mashup of competition at any given event. During the past 4 Bassmaster Opens, for example, legends of the sport like Rick Clunn stood in lines with anglers who were participating in their very first tournament. And the cream rose to the top as Elite Series Pro Ish Monroe and Tommy Biffle proved why they are considered elite. Nonetheless, ranked amateurs continued casting by their sides, knowing that the next cast could change their lives. And there's
Where was that? Where was it? Where was it?
Well, Ish Monroe beat me on Oneida Lake when I took 3rd place.
Oh, wow.
I think I fished that tournament.
I whooped your monkey ass like usual.
Really? Maybe back then.
Man.
Oh,
when have you beat me recently?
When have I beat you recently?
Yeah.
And the Smallmouth
I beat
Crush
you at the
Open.
ABA again last year. You decided not to weigh in, and I had almost 23.5 pounds.
Smallmouth Open.
Beat you at the Smallmouth Crush Open, and then we won that tournament that we fished together. Last time you beat me was at the Bass Open when we fished the Opens, and you beat me at Lake Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I sure would hope so.
Fair enough.
Right. But anyway, guys, there's my shining moment in the sun with the Bass.
Heck yeah, bud. That's awesome.
James Overstreet. You can't really see it here, guys, but there's water dripping off these fish. And James Overstreet saw me at Douglas Lake 2 years later. And he said, "Hey, JP, I just want to let you know that was my favorite picture that I took at a Bassmaster Open, was the one with the fish dripping off of it." Oh, yeah.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Very good.
That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good practice. Good practice going full
So-
screen. Thanks, Trav.
So here's the deal, guys. Next week is the Smallmouth Crush exclusive. So that's on the PHYXTV platform. So it'll be a private live that we're going to have. And then
What's the topic? What's the topic to draw
topics
people in?
is always kind of a mystery, Eric.
Well, I just thought maybe if you advertise it, you might draw a few new guests in.
I don't have a topic just yet.
Okay. That's
but
fair.
I'm working on it. So
All
then
right.
we're going back on the 5th. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to see if I have some guests lined up. On the 19th, we have we actually have 2 guests lined up. You guys are gonna be excited about that. And then I also
Sweet.
have one of my old buddies from Power Pole will be joining us, hopefully as well.
Oh,
And then I got a few. I do
Same
have
night. So
No.
2 guests plus the Power Pole
No.
guy, or another time.
no different. Yeah, we'll talk
Okay,
about
so
that.
that's-
I've been in constant contact with Richie Thayer from Thayer's Marine. I check in with him once a week as like a motivational speaker on Monday mornings. I always call him up. I go, Richie, what's going on? It's JP.
Come
Hey,
on.
JP, what's up, buddy? I go, buddy, how many boats did you sell this weekend? As the rest of the country is flatlined on boat sales, Richie Thayer continues to pump boats out the door quicker than women on welfare looking for another check. Okay, he sold
Nice.
3 more
that's
boats
just-
last weekend.
That's
Eric,
crazy.
it is unbelievable the amount of boats that get
Where'd you
sold
come
out
up
of
with that
Thayer's
joke,
Marine
dude?
in Norwich,
What?
Connecticut.
I don't even know what he said.
I don't like that joke, dude. Don't say that again.
What was it?
Just don't say that again.
Okay.
It's
All right,
not
I won't
needed.
ever say it again.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
it was
just not
kind
a
of
good
funny,
one.
but
I don't think so at all. That's just terrible. Terrible.
But anyway, on a higher note, I apologize if I offended anybody. On a higher
You
note,
did.
No, you don't offend anybody. Come on.
Yeah.
my boat
I'm
is
just trying to give him
about
some
ready
good
to-
advice.
My boat is just about ready to be picked up. They got the ride system all updated. Ranger sent them the new update for the ride system. Everything's working proper. The battle wagon's ready to get beat to death this spring up on Lake Ontario as I battle the big waves to catch the deep bass in early April. So let's get going, guys. It's almost time to get going. We're ready to get out there, put you guys on fish. I know Travis is already booked for the early season, basically
Yeah.
every single day, he said, right?
15 days in a row.
Yeah. Let's go.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Okay. Where
What
were
else
we?
you got, Trav? Well, hey, man. Next time, thanks for coming, everybody. Great show. It's going to be a short one tonight.
I said it was going to be short. We just want to
Yeah.
check in.
The way the vibe's going, man, I'm happy to cut it short.
Wow,
42
Eric
minutes.
really didn't like that joke. Eric, I apologize
No,
for that joke.
it ain't about the joke. It's about Travis just ain't into it. I couldn't even get your attention telling the story sometimes, man. I'm gonna give away a little bait hack, maybe spice up the stream.
Why'd you say I'm not into it?
It doesn't seem like you're into it tonight, so I get it. You said it was gonna be a lame show right out of the gate. You had no idea what I had planned. So you're killing the vibe before the show even starts.
All right,
It's
let's
just-
change it. I don't want to be a vibe killer.
You know
I get
what?
accused of
That's
that.
you.
Plenty.
But that's
Let's-
up to you. Nobody's accusing you of anything. I'm just observing and feeling.
Okay.
Accusing is I'm making a statement that may
JP,
not
help
be
me out
true.
here.
I'm telling you what I'm feeling.
Okay.
And let's hear from the viewers. What are you guys picking up from Travis tonight? 42 minutes in. Let's go to the audience.
Eric wants to know if Travis was just to black himself out of the show and Eric stayed on, would the viewership go down? Would it go up or would it stay stale? Let's know, fellas.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it at all. I have no interest, as I've stated so many times before, in doing my own show. I love the dynamic between me and Travis. It's funny. It's yin and yang. It's awesome. You add a little spice to it. You know what I mean? So I dig the vibe on the show. But man, he seems disconnected. So I'm just trying to get him back in. And sometimes he'll start with it's going to be a lame show. And
Jablowski says, when words are weapons, he stands with JP.
All right, Jig
Of course
Squad.
he
First of
would.
all, Jig
Oh, you
Squad.
like that now? That's smart.
I want to give a shout out to Jig Squad. Remember that one live show? He got mad at me because he's like, Travis ignores me. And so we called him out, but he wasn't on.
Oh,
like, what was that, a couple weeks
Dude.
back?
Yeah,
Shout out to Tom. Tom's in the comments. Tom actually stopped over my house a few days ago.
Tom
Tom
Name?
who?
We
Tom
chatted
Pavlov.
for a little. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Because he came to the dinner for Smallmouth Crush.
I'll be right back.
Man. I like Tom. He's a huge supporter of the show, man.
We had a dinner.
No doubt about it. Yeah, we did. We did that little dinner. That's where I met Brett Carnwright. Tom was there.
Where was this?
Remember, it was on the water. Is Tom on right now?
Oh, and Clayton. O'Brien's.
Yes. That was cool. It was just like, come if you can. And, I
Well,
think
there was
it
a bunch
like
of
dozen
people
or so
there.
guys. Right. And then we popped out into the parking lot and it was like, I'd never met any of those people. That was the first time I remember Brett, remember Tom. Who else
Yep.
was there? If you were there and you're on right now, let people know, man. It's very cool.
I was there.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So, what else you got, man? You were talking about the guests that you had lined up. You got 2, the power pole guy. Who else? Because we should talk about schedule. Because I got some people in mind too that I'd like to bring on.
Okay,
So
good. Yeah, let's figure that out. We do have some good guests. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
We try to keep things a little. We like to surprise the people, you know.
Fair. So we don't have to announce them. I just want to know who you got lined up, what dates.
All right, there
You know
was
what I mean?
one
Because
more.
I wanted to do kind of a river rat special. Bring my river rat guys on that have won they were the season champions. Bill Kramer. As
What do you
guys
mean
know, I talk
Canada's
about it a
putting
lot.
a wall for the early season this year?
What does that mean?
Yeah, sure they are.
You better.
Not true. Don't get spun out. Let me
Okay,
show a little
I'm
bait
freaking
hack.
out right now.
Let me show a little bait hack while I'm at it, guys. You know, Nico weights are really
Is he
expensive,
messing with
right?
me?
Maybe he is, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Of course he's messing with you, right? So Trav, go full screen. Go full screen.
I'm
Go
trying,
full
bud.
screen. Okay, bud. That's okay.
here we
I'll
go.
hold on. There we go. There we go. For those of you who like the Nico rig, I say the eyeballs have it. So what I've done is I've taken a little crappy jig that had a rusted hook. You can even buy these super cheap by like the dozens. So that used to be a hook. I clipped it off, and you just dab a little bit of super glue on there. You bite off a little piece of your trick worm or whatever your Nico rig. And if you haven't thrown a Nico rig, I recommend you do it. You can get these in 1/8 ounce, 3/16. But why I like it, it's got a little eyeball and a little color. And so that gives them a target to strike. So that's my hack of the night. I'd like to do a hack a week for you guys when we're on the show, man. Leave you
That
with
would be
little
great.
tips doing your fishing thing. So I am the epic hacker. I write for Monster Bass. I write like 300 words a month for their box, man. It's in the back of the
Why is there an echo, JP? Is that on your end?
It ain't on my end.
All right, guys, we do have to do a giveaway. It's a super chat. There's definitely a echo here.
I don't hear it at all.
All
Does
right.
anybody hear that? Anybody hear that? Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys like that hack.
Maybe it's just me then.
And by the way, if
Hey,
you're
listen,
not fishing,
would you please answer Joe Zombeck as to why you're not having a Smallmouth Crush Open this year?
oh, I didn't know we weren't.
I just didn't have time to plan it. JP, let me get through this giveaway, then you can talk about the Smallmouth Crush Open and if we should have one or not, and maybe we can do some brainstorming here tonight. Bern, we got you. Super chat, guys. Every $1 you get in the entry. This is just a Monster Bass tackle box with some terminal tackle. This was their like drop shot box that they gave me, and I made a video about that. So we're gonna give that away tonight. Of course, we got a Mercury beanie. You got the small.
Oh, I got something to show.
Well, okay. You got a Monster Bass t-shirt, and I'm also going to throw in a hoodie with that.
I dig it.
And then we got 3 of my Beast Coast open water sniper jigs. We're going to throw in that package as well. So for every $1 you get donated, we're going to probably draw here in the next half hour.
I dig it.
And
Travis, I'm pretty stoked.
About?
This just came in from Japan.
Okay.
And this came in with instructions on like it had warnings. So you've seen like the guy that won the who's the guy that won on Ontario? He called it Smallmouth Disneyland, the guy from Japan.
Taku.
Yeah, Taku Itu. And this was the bait that he threw.
Oh wow.
So I'm not gonna so I got it. Wow. So it's sitting in sauce, but more to the point, and I have to marinate these. I got to figure out what's what. But I got the powder. I got the liquid.
Uh-huh.
I got the Bite Bass liquid Ebby, which is shrimp. I'm pretty stoked. I got a lot of different flavors in there and colors. What I really want to do, Travis, with you, if you will entertain me, is try to stand up front with you. I know I probably won't hit the cast. Maybe we need somebody better because you know what 40 feet, 50 feet is. Maybe You tell me what size drop shot you're using.
Yep.
Because I think if you hit first, then I might be able to match your cast because you know the target distance, if you will.
Yeah.
And I'll use a heavier drop shot, and that will compensate for me being after you. And I want to see the baits drop down and to see, does it confuse them? Does the scent dispersion and the larger profile bait make a difference?
Can you take the larger profile bait out of the bag and show it to these guys watching?
Negatory.
Oh, okay.
Once I open the bag, man, it's like a lot of liquid in there. So maybe we'll do that for another stream or something. But this came from Japan. I'm pretty stoked. Yeah. And St. Chris, I have tried some great Japan baits. I threw them when I went down to the team tournament and Bass Nation with Jack Rinkers, oddly enough. And I threw the Raid Level Vibe in the trap. And that was caught our first, the first fish of the day was a 5 and change. And I was on the Bassmaster website. That was my claim to fame, JP.
Hmm.
Pretty cool. Yep. Raid
All
Level
right.
Vibe. Level Vibe. Look at that, man. The money's flowing in, man. Pinhook. $15 for all the knowledge.
Nice. Thank you, Pinhook.
I think he said you guys, but maybe he just meant,
Maybe.
but he was being generous with plural.
Yes. We do appreciate you guys the super chat. If you're not familiar with that, I guess you have to go on YouTube somehow, create an account, and link your payment to that, and then you can participate in these wonderful weekly prizes that we give away here.
Trav, how often do you get called from the Coast Guard to go take a urine sample? I got my first call.
That's pretty confidential, JP.
Oh
yeah, JP, you don't want to. You don't want to. You don't want to do that.
Do you think I'm the type of guy that reads the rules really closely?
What does that mean? If you get the call, you kind of got to go, right?
Yeah, you got 72 hours.
How are they going to know to give me a call?
I'm going to show a really cool hack on the
JP's thinking.
Travis, I'm going to do a really cool hack on the bait stream live next week with you.
Okay. We appreciate that.
It's going to be a bait hack. And it's interesting. I watched a pro who wasn't getting bit, who might have been, I don't know if he was scoping all of the fish, but I'll tell you this, he triggered bites with this, and it was surprising to him, the quality and how they chased it to bite it. Like fish appeared that were stuck to the bottom that he didn't see. And I can't wait to throw it with you for some smallies, shallow water, and to see if it draws the response. I know I'll get them to eat it in grass beds. And so this bait hack's going to be pretty cool. I've got the bag of it set up in my hand, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it, the materials that I use, and the tool that I use to do the hack. That's my donation for the private stream.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
Good job.
Hey, I had a question for the 221 people watching.
There's that many people watching? Jeez, we better step it up, guys. Come on.
That's what I got.
You got me for about 20 more minutes.
I'm bringing the heat. He's
don't
always
threaten
out.
to leave, JP.
I'm here for the duration. I got a question for everybody. Two things. One, I want to start giving back more in 2024.
Oh, lovely. What are your plans?
Well,
You think you can give me back my bottle of the ProCure Smallmouth Crush Goby scent because I'm fresh out and can't get any?
Wait a minute. What's this got to do with you? I don't even have your Goby. Is this a conversation with you and Travis?
No, this is between me and you, Eric. You said it was the year that you felt like you wanted to give back, and I was wondering if you could give me back a bottle of ProCure Goby. I know you got a case.
I don't have a case. What are you even
Look
talking about?
behind you, please. Just okay. Now, up and down, left and right, somewhere
There's
in
none.
that monstrosity of
There's
tackle
none.
galore, you have got
There's
a
none.
bottle of ProCure Goby scent.
I think I got one bottle Travis might have given me. I'm not even sure.
All right, guys. Eric, how are you going to be more giving in 2024? How is it possible that you could even be even more giving, compassionate, What's the word
I
I'm looking for
appreciate
here, JP? Help me out. Let's keep this going.
Dude, let me tell you what, Epic Eric is a stand-up dude. I have a 9-year-old son that is full of energy. He is a bounce-arounder, and you know what he does when we're driving around in the car? Come on, Dad, let's call Epic Eric. And we call, and Eric always takes the phone call. Him and my kid are always having heart-to-heart conversations. Sometimes on the weekends, I'll call from the house, and then I just hand the phone to my son, and it's 20 minutes later, my kid's on the couch sitting there Indian style talking to Epic E. Makes my kids day. This guy goes out of his way to make everybody feel better about themselves. And you know what? There ain't nothing like that. Friends holding each other high to the glory of the founder of happiness. And Eric is at the top of that mountain. Travis, I don't know where you're at, but you are smiling right now, which makes us both happy because for the last couple of weeks, we haven't been able to see your teeth. I don't know if it's that fucking beard or if you're just that miserable that you can't open your mouth. But it's 2024, bud, and it's time to gear up for the get down. We're going to smash bass and clown around, and we're going to be hitting the Dairy Queen at night, eating ice cream all night long. Oh, yeah, come on. It's time.
Wow. That was awesome, man. I appreciate that intro, man. Travis, thank you for asking. I love it, man. I love it. That's awesome, man. So what I want to do is, I've talked about this before. I need your guys' help. So I don't know how to get this going, but I have this idea that I want to try to support high school fishing teams. Why are you laughing, bro?
Because they called him a young Paul Elias.
Who? Oh, Travis? So, all right, let me try that again. You okay, JP? You need to mute? Okay. We heard that joke for the last 4 weeks, man.
No, I didn't hear Paul Elias reference.
Oh, for sure.
I heard
man.
Sheffield and
basically anybody with a beard.
Yeah.
Are you going to shave it off for the summer, though?
I don't know.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, all right. Well, you know what? I'll save it for another stream, man. But be thinking about how I can help high school fishing teams.
Okay.
If anybody's got thoughts or you're connected to one, if you're like the youth director in a high school fishing team, or you're a dad and there's a high school fishing team and you know a kid that's kind of strong. I did it through Mike Iovino once and another guy. And you know, it made the kids Christmas, man. I put together a big box of baits. There's a local club up here. I haven't been able to get in touch with Joe. It's Joe Booker. He used to run the Legends Bay Tournament Series, and he did some Friday nighters, I think, at one point. And he talked to me about his kids. They don't really have anything. I got nothing, like nothing. He said, bring any rod, any reel. You know, it's just there's things I know I'm never going to use, and sure I could sell them on eBay, but you know what? Fishing in this whole streaming experience has been really good to me. It's filled up my soul. It's filled up my heart. Just connecting with everybody out there. I was at Susquehanna Fishing Tackle. I saw Matthew Weimer and a couple other people that, you know, I talked to the prior year, man. It was really good to reconnect with people, and the guys up at Susquehanna are just fantastic. So it's, you know, in a weary world, man, I want to do something good. So anyway, if you guys have ideas, let me know. And you can reach out to me, man. You can reach out to me on Instagram, or, you know, you can send me an email. Travis, if you could put my Bass Lab site up, there's a contact.
I would love
to. I'd appreciate that. There's a contact page up there. And, you know, I don't respond daily, but I do look at it several times a week. And so please reach out and send me an email. You know, I'm trusting the people that are going to reach out. You know, I think fishermen by and large are a really honest group of people. And although we all lie about our catches and how big those fish might be, but other than that, man, I think it's a good group of people, especially the group here on Smallmouth Crush. So
got it. Is that the right one?
90% off everything. That's funny, man. Yeah. So that's a good one, Travis.
Yeah.
That's good. Man. Good. You're back in the game, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So reach out.
Nice job,
you know,
Eric. You know, way to give back to the kids, man. You know, that's what it's about.
That's right. And you know what? If you know somebody that's down on their luck, that's a fishing buddy or just a person that loves to fish, and some new baits might get them stoked to go out and you know, stretch a line, I'll do the same for a friend. So, you know, let me know. Happy to do it, man. There you go.
All right.
And I'd also like to say, you know, rolling into 2024, I just want to say that Travis is to the average angler. Travis and Matt, they're both to the average angler what Bassmasters is to the Bassmaster Elite Series pros. They bring guys on, right? They give them a platform to help build themselves. I got to tell you guys, over the past 4 to 5 years of my life, being involved with being just a funny guy on the show and a friendship with Travis, that I personally never would have thought that my angling skills and my angling perception and my whole demeanor of becoming a guide never would have happened without, you know, the push from Travis to go and take the course, to get off my ass. For 2 years he asked me to do it, right?
Heck yeah.
I finally called his bluff. I said, I'm going. I'm doing it. I went. I did it. I called Eric all week, told him I thought I was going to fail because it was the hardest goddamn test I ever took in my adult life. And like, seriously, life has like been on an uphill swing ever since. And, you know, it's like having people like Eric in the corner cheering you on, right? And then you need that guy like Travis in there to bring you back down to reality, you know, where he's just like, man, that ain't going to happen. You know what I mean? You got to have people like that. And then you got to have a guy like me that's there as the motivational Monday speaker, right? To get your ass ready for the day, you know? And when you got 3 guys like this, you know, you can have a really good time. And, you know, I value relationships deeply. So there you go.
Right on, man. Bravo, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. What's going on?
I'm trying to figure out why my echoes. Why I hear an echo.
I don't hear it. Let's go ahead and speak again.
And for some reason, I can't hear you that well with these on. So
that's weird. You sound great coming through my headphones. How does everybody everybody hear Travis
speaker?
on
I'm just going to go back to my default speakers. We're going to go with this for now. All right, what's going on here in the comments? I got a little fun thing, guys. So I bought a VCR and I bought some adapters so I can hook it up to my MacBook. And then the only thing I was missing was a little. That's why you saw the Price is Right clips in some of my stuff. I just thought it was funny, an old VHS tape of that. But turns out I have piles of little VHS tapes, and so I ordered a adapter that arrived today from Amazon.
Very cool.
And so I'm going to read off the titles of these VHS tapes, and then whoever in the comments, like, let me know what would be the best one. I'm going to record and put bits and pieces of it up for you guys next week. So
that's awesome.
Okay, ready?
Okay, we got to go.
This one's labeled Turkey Hunt, 1999, Otter Street, Coon in Fire, Diver Hunt, and Buck Behind House.
Okay. Coon and Fire. I mean, there's just no way people aren't going to vote for that. Is this when you lived in Wisconsin?
Testing Camera, Park in Fond du Lac, Party Apartment, Jake, Travis, Adam. Yeah.
Party in the Apartment could be interesting. Depends on how drunk and high people were.
Plane Ride, Adam Stretch lookalike. I can't read the next one at all. Price is Right in opening sessions. I could read the.
Is it because it's inappropriate, or you just can't read it? I mean,
don't read it. It's going good so far.
Okay, next one. Fishing on Poygan, July 4th, wakeboarding. We'll leave that one. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
That's in the vote. New Year's Eve, New Year's party at apartment.
That's I got to see what the party life was. What I mean, I need to see a clip or two. Of
2000 Mercury Walleye Weekend. Nobody's going to vote.
Oh, that'll be interesting. No one has ever seen any clip of you fishing for walleye.
Okay. Six Flags.
Yeah, we got to see that. That's your history.
All right. Six Flags, X Games with Tony Hawk, grand opening, Jake and Courtney, Fukar Story, and Travis falling on ironing board.
I mean, we got to see the clip of you falling on the ironing board in a food
Oh,
cart
shoot.
store.
Hold on. That's not
Oh,
the
don't-
real.
Oh, don't you know it's in the wrong thing?
I don't
Uh-oh,
have
what
that
could
one.
that
All right.
be?
Pool. Goofy by pool. Bird. Alan drunk. Another drunk. I can't make this up.
That's so crazy. You used to carry so can you give us an origin story? Was this when you thought you were going to YouTube, or this is just you liked
Back in
filming?
the day. All right, ready? Here's the last, second to last one. Turkey hunting in Washoe County with Adam. 1999 Otter Street tourney. Oh, this is the same one. Coon and Fire. Well, then what's the Coon and Fire one?
Maybe there were a lot of coons and fires.
April party at Travis's apartment. Jake passed out. Jake Miller, Joel, and Stretch. No, we're not doing that one. That's a boring.
Did anybody ever see the movie American Beauty with Kevin
No.
Spacey? There's a guy in that movie that looks a little bit like you, Travis, and he videotaped a lot of things. He just loved the camera.
All right, so
I'm feeling a little American Beauty.
who
at
wants?
this point.
Where are we at in the comments here?
There was a lot of yeses. Mystery taper party. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Night nurses from heaven. That's Carl. The one you can't read.
The one I can't read.
Travis.
No, I should honestly, in this day and age, I should be able to read what that says. But here's one.
You're
Beer
seeing a lot
garden.
of raccoon and fire.
Beer gardens, turkey hunting. Some of them aren't labeled. Country USA 2001. Duck hunting, Madison. Bus in party, Miami. And that might be a good one.
That could be a good one. You in Miami, bro.
Goose hunting. Oh, this is way back. This is like my parents took, so we won't do that.
Ben says surprise us, have some fun.
Volleyball, pool, and girls.
Clear winner. We got to vote for Dirty Steve, even though he hasn't been on any of those.
Or my survive. So a lot of you guys don't know this. I actually was the final one of the finalists to go on Survivor season 1.
You have to show us that.
So this is my rehearse or my audition. I don't know what you call it. Survivor tryout tape.
Is there any way you can play that right now for us?
I
That would
wouldn't
be
able
so
to.
freaking
No.
legendary. No,
So
that one is that tops everything.
Yeah.
Your audition for Survivor.
So
Sure.
that's the line. So that's the line that got me on The Price is Right, actually.
I just
So
want to know if Bob Barker told you that the price was wrong, bitch.
So they have a guy that comes down and talks to everybody in line that works for the
Yeah.
show, and they
Yeah.
determine who they're going to pick in that line before the show starts. Like it's not.
Yep.
Anyways,
And what did
so
you
I
say,
said
Jeff?
something like, "Why?" They asked me like, "What I'm doing here?" I go, "Well, I didn't. I tried out for Survivor, but didn't make it all the way, or something. So the next best thing is The Price is Right." Like that was my line.
That's pretty good.
All right. Anyways.
That's
Yes.
incredible.
All right.
How
Where are
about
we at
that?
with everyone? So people want to see Man,
Survivor for the win.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
almost-
All I did
that's
was
a-
like, I think I shot a shotgun up in the air at a clay pigeon that I threw with my hand. I drilled a hole in my parents' pond in the middle of winter and jumped in. And I jumped out saying, "I am a survivor," or something like that. Yeah, it's
You're going for the $1 million. Was it $1 million back then?
oh man.
Did you ever audition for American Ninja Warrior?
No,
But Survivor.
these are funny. Oh, you guys, did you guys know this too? I
Tell
may
me.
never have shared this with anyone. So I also got a call from someone from LA.
Yep.
Let me pull up. She's a bigwig, dude.
Yep.
Bear with me.
We're bearing with you, bro.
I know you are. It's a fun story. Anything
Yeah.
goes tonight.
Absolutely.
Where is my so I have folders in my email for
Yeah.
things, and it would be under Travis Miscellaneous. Oh, there she is. Okay, ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
So this was in 2012.
Yep.
So this is the casting producer for it was Pilgrim Studio back then.
Yep.
Anyway, so she reached out to me and we made it all the way through the auditions. I was going to be on Top Hooker.
What's that?
It never aired. It was supposed to be like the Top Hooker, like top fishing guy or something.
Yeah.
Like just fisherman. Maybe it aired. I don't know.
Wasn't Stephen Browning on one?
You know what? Could have been.
What was Stephen Browning on? I remember he was.
Yeah.
I think Stephen Browning was Stephen Browning. No doubt about it. I remember seeing him going, I know that guy. He's a bass professional. TV show. Let's see. I don't know. It was called Top Hooker.
Top Hooker. But I think they call it so I remember when I was down in Texas, and who was the first bachelor? Byron Velvick, right? So Byron, I was staying at his house, and I think somehow he knew that Trina girl or whatever, maybe put my name in as far as maybe a potential guy for that show. But yeah. There it is.
And Mississippi River Quest. I don't know, man. I'm not finding it.
I found it.
He was on a fishing show, like where he used his angling skills. Was it like an Alaskan thing? Did you find it, JP?
Yeah.
Let's just Google Top Hooker. See if it ever aired.
It is after hours, guys. I got about 15 more minutes in me, JP.
I'm out of here in 5. My wife's upstairs waiting for leg rubs before I go to sleep. I got to be up in Plattsburgh in the morning.
Oh, geez.
So I got lots to do over here at the Pelletier household before sleep.
Top Hooker had one season, and it was a reality show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Were you ever in it?
No, I said I almost.
So you
got
audition. There. It says the oldest profession, wave riders, the river rumble, who got the smallest, squaring off, walking on water, the final 4, high seas showdown. And here's the cast of the TV series Top Hooker. Unlikely competitors include a fearless harpoon gun wielding woman and a South African bodybuilder struggle through wild, never before seen fishing challenges with the hope of being crowned top hooker and netting a $300,000 prize. It's a nautical game of catch and release. Who can catch a spot in the next round and who's going to go back home? And maybe let's see who the cast was. There's the cast. Let me show it to everybody. There it is, Top Hooker.
Okay.
And the only guy missing is Travis. So you did an audition?
No, I made it like past that. Like it was I remember waiting for the call, and I
never came.
I think I missed it, bud.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
It was Melanie Hausch, Disvisa Gleiman, Ian Schucherheimen, Attila Ag, Kevin Van Tooley, Patrick Crawford, Chris Wright, Danny DeVries, Greg McNamara, Larissa Swatek.
All right, let's move on.
Dude, crazy.
You
were
just
really
keep
trying to
naming
get
off
it?
names. We got to pick our winner before we let me punch
Pick
that
the
in
winner,
real
bro.
quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight on this episode of Top Hooker, we are with the bearded wonder, the man with the shortest shorts on earth. He's so skinny, a toothpick makes him look skinny. His name is Travis Motherfucking Manson. Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, I just want to note the rubber band that was stuck around this
Yeah.
lasted and didn't disintegrate. They don't make rubber bands like they used to. The thing is perfectly intact since 1974. That's crazy. What do you think of that?
That's interesting.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, Travis, I need to have you send me the guy from Procure, his contact info.
Okay.
I want to call him up. I want to promote your sauce, bro.
All right.
I'm putting it in my little Uncle Finester package.
Tonight's
Uncle
winner.
Finester. What do you got?
Let me see if I can just copy and paste it. Oh man.
Joe Zomback, call me in the morning. I'll be on the road at
We got a
anytime after 8.
lot of comments to go through here.
People want to see the
there you go.
SmallmouthCrush
Burn, you're the winner.
back. Burn.
We appreciate
Sweet.
it. Send me your contact information, either whatever, email, text.
Peace, boys.
JP,
And
always good catching up.
Yeah, I'm out,
Pinhook
boys.
Fishing Club. He wants the mini auction to start, Travis.
Eric, call you
Are you
tomorrow.
down?
Travis, see you later.
All right, brother. Peace.
Wow.
How about that? When he goes fast.
Yeah, he does.
He's
I
quick.
was a little slow at the gate, but I'm warming up now.
You are, man. It's good to see you back. Dude, you dove into a treasure trove of your history. You've got VHS tapes from all these events back in the day.
Yeah, they're
I want to
actually
see you I want to see you walleye fishing. Like seriously, you got
there
to
isn't.
do
So what I did was I pretty much videotaped everything that was like, whether it be hunting, fishing, or a lot of this stuff was like, because I was in Delta.
What gave you
Epsilon.
the idea?
What's
to
that?
videotape? What gave you the idea to videotape? Like, did you think you were going to YouTube that stuff one day, or did you just like
this is way
filming it
before
and
I even thought about
capturing?
YouTube. Yeah, it was just something to capture memories.
Right.
But so I was in like a marketing competition through Dex.
You were a frat guy?
So a lot. No, it was just a like a marketing thing. Like
Fraternity. Okay, gotcha.
No, not a fraternity.
A club.
A club. Call it a club.
Okay.
Anyways.
Was this in college?
Yeah, so we competed in
different
marketing competitions. So that's why you saw tapes of like Louisville and Miami or whatever and all that stuff.
Yeah. Very cool. Did you win?
Yeah, we took first place. Yeah.
Sweet. Were you on a team?
Yes, me, my buddy Jake from Wisconsin.
Do you have the winning final cut?
I don't know, man.
Dude, you should have the winning final cut. We should see your winning marketing tape.
All right.
That'd be cool.
All right. Maybe we get them on. I'm actually going to be in Wisconsin in February here. And
what are you doing in Wisconsin? Seeing your parents?
Yeah, just going back. So
family going or just you?
Just me and the kids. We're going to go hang out. But let's see here.
How long are you going to be there, bud?
For a week. So maybe I can do a live and get all my buddies. May not be some of them fish. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be really cool. I think that'd be a fun episode, man. Get to know you.
There you go.
I dig that. I like that a lot. Great idea for a show.
Cool.
Nice. I'm in. And then you could weave clips of you walleye fishing, because that's your history of how you got to bass.
There you go. Yeah.
Holy crap. I mean, we need to see you're a pretty successful walleye guy, right?
I mean, I had fun. It was a hobby. It was during college and after,
But didn't you fish on the walleye series out there or something?
Not the big one, not the PWT.
I don't know.
Just
I don't know
local
anything about
stuff. Yeah, I think the
Okay.
biggest event was like an FLW used to have a walleye
Yeah, they had a tour.
tour, but the PWT was like the most prestigious
That was the
walleye
thing.
trail.
How
Yeah.
did you qualify? How'd you qualify?
No, I never qualified. Oh, how do you? I think you just paid
No,
money
like,
back then.
oh, got you. So did no
Yeah.
qualification, just paid
I'm
the higher
guessing.
entry fee.
I don't know. I
I
knew
gotcha.
it was definitely higher entry fees. Yeah,
Somebody
my
said Gary Roach was in it. Gary Roach, you probably are a Gary
yeah.
Roach
So
fan.
I never. So my guys back in the day. Gosh, some of them I don't. So Gary Gray, you probably don't. That name doesn't ring a bell, but he was a pretty big, successful walleye guy from Oshkosh.
Okay.
Lucky as heck. I think he's like won like $1 million twice at the casino on slot machines. Plus,
What?
like, yeah, I've been to his house. He's passed now, but
No way, dude. That's crazy.
yeah. So who
Twice?
else would
Not
it be?
once, but
Obviously,
twice.
and they're still around. Keith Cavias.
Feel
You've
like
heard
I've heard
that.
that name.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe I have. Gary
And-
Roach, somebody mentioned.
yeah, Gary
Certainly I
Roach,
got
Gary
some
Parsons, Ted Takasaki.
Nope.
He
I
would be
only know
another.
Gary Roach because I got some Excalibur Rogues that he's signature
Sure.
series.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
remember those, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Gary Roach, yeah, that's kind of about it that really stick out in my mind. Of course, you guys know I was a Babe Winkleman fan. Joe Bucher.
Oh yeah. Oh, Joe
Uh,
Bucher. I got a Joe Bucher buzzbait.
yeah.
He made some bass crossover stuff. Because didn't he chase the muskies too?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, that's
I
cool.
can't
These are all
believe
Wisconsin guys.
I can't believe how like I don't know like I was literally 10 and he looked old then, but obviously
Right.
I mean, I
Dude,
remember
those guys
standing
just
we stood in line at Gander Mountain, my dad and I, to hear
holy
Joe
wow.
Bucher and I think it was Ted Takasaki speak. Yeah.
How about that, man?
There you go.
That's so cool, dude.
But it would be
Going
fun
back
to
down
look at some
memory
of those
lane, man.
old walleye tournament videos and there was a bunch I
Oh
didn't
my
read
God,
off
for sure.
like I got different duck hunts as a kid, my first goose. So there's some crazy stuff on these things. But what I wanted to do is that's why I bought this. I thought I had to send all this stuff into a company and they can burn it, make it digital, but
Sure.
I did some
Do it yourself.
investigating and it's pretty easy to set up a system right onto your MacBook. I don't know about other
Oh wow.
computers, but
Yeah.
that's my plan is to go through all that and try to at least put it on digital in case, something happens to these or whatever. But
Yeah, I think that's great, man. It's a legacy, that you could leave behind, man. It's very cool.
Mhm.
Hey, do you ever think about the digital legacy that you and me have left behind? This body of work that you've left behind is way bigger than the live shows.
Stays around, we'll be out here for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm just saying,
Well,
So,
20,
hey,
not,
who knows? Who knows?
well, I know.
But it could be before. Well, things are pre-programmed. You never know what my destiny is, right? You just don't know.
You know
But it's
exactly
just-
what it is. You just don't remember.
I just was thinking about that, man. And you know what? We were talking about a Smallmouth Crush New Year's party,
Yeah.
just to have different people, longtime viewers in.
Yeah,
send
I'm
them a
not
link.
interested in that anymore.
Okay. Sorry, everybody who was fired up about that.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what else. We'll
That's a lot. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Good show, man. Good show. Way to bring the heat. Way to bring some cool videotapes out with some
shoot, I
interesting
haven't done it.
titles. Flips will be fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. Yep.
What we got? Oh, somebody in the comments. I apologize. I'm going to go back up. They
Sure.
donated to the contest, but they also had a question. I don't think we answered it. So
What was it?
let me look.
Oh, for anybody in New Jersey, the Ike Foundation dinner is next Friday, and I'm going. So if you're there,
I got invited.
Hi, you coming?
No.
I didn't
Okay.
think so.
ZGE Outdoors as a co-angler looking to get to travel for tournaments, do you think it's more beneficial to try some opens or do something like the one Bass Open? Okay. Huh. So you're saying do like some sort of FLW Open versus a couple big I would say do the opens just to give you a little bit more exposure. If you can commit to all 3 or 4 or how many they are, right, Eric?
Yeah.
Different
I don't
varieties
do
of
that.
lakes and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the best thing to do is get experience on different bodies of water. Pick a southern impoundment. If you can get and jump in a tidal one, that'll open your eye to how interesting that can be.
I think Steve wrote a good comment. The SMC podcasts are some of the best. I agree.
Sure.
I think my best work has been that. I told you guys a story. I crammed it all in a 2 to 3 month period, but you got 52 interviews of some of the best smallmouth anglers in the country. That's evergreen content. That's not ever going to go away. Like you could listen to this 10 years from now of
That's right.
Steve Clapper talking about fishing on Lake Erie and still get I don't remember all those. You know how crazy it was when I was interviewing 3-4 people a day for over an hour.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah.
And that's not even the like you don't hear the before or after. That was some of the best stuff. Do you know how much shit I bought?
Oh, I remember the daily deliveries, dude. Holy crap. And have you held on to that or did you sell a lot of it?
I really
what made it into your arsenal?
I think that would be a really cool video to actually do now. Like
I think it would be a great private stream. Yeah.
And why did I sell? I mean, you guys been with me. The guys have been with us. You've been through 5 or 6 auctions now.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah. But I know you didn't go out and buy DD22s. Those were old.
They were.
So like I'm trying to think of the new stuff you bought. Like I know where some of your purchases came from, like the jig rig, that was an Upper Bay purchase.
Yeah.
But I just wonder what was from those streams that you sold.
Our Team Lure stuff, I was sponsored by them my first year on the Elite Series.
Oh, okay, there you go.
And so there's a lot of baits left over from that.
And you don't throw any of them anymore. No trick sticks.
They work. They work.
Of course they do.
Listen, if I'm going to throw a big worm,
when you got a Senko,
if I'm going to throw a big worm, right? I'm not going to pick up the Power Team Lures hinge worm because it's for one, it's not going to be in my boat. There's not enough room.
Yep.
Second of all, I guess I wouldn't have any big worms in my boat, but
not anymore.
I do have a little 3,700 box labeled big worms, and they're Berkeley curly tail. What is it? The 10-inch worm, the monster, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What else do I need?
I don't know.
I'm good.
Exactly. And you don't even throw those. So what's the point? Why would you have 3 different brands?
I hear you. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the Demiki DC 300s pinhook. I'm going to tell you, man, half are going to not work. I'm sorry to tell you that. They are very wonky crankbait. A lot of them swim to the side and are untunable. So I don't know what you could do. Find out, man. I'm not trying to badmouth it, but that's been my experience with that crankbait. Me and Travis threw them. Half of the ones we put out of the box were swimming like that.
Yeah.
Untunable.
Mm-hmm.
Untunable. And I'm not saying maybe we just got a bad run. So if you have a different experience, let us know, Pinhook.
And I think, for future, there may be another auction down the road. You never know. But if you're going to participate in the Smallmouth Crush auction, don't be a Carl.
Don't be a Carl.
Apparently confessed to drinking too much Tito's because he was the biggest buyer of the night. Of course, he didn't pay for a couple days later, but I shipped his stuff out the next day. So the next morning, I'm going through the list of everyone that bought stuff from the auction. And I'm like, I'm kind of putting the lots together, and Carl's name keeps popping up, and they're like big ticket items, right? Next thing I know, he's got like I have to get another huge box just devoted for his items that he won. So
Don't get carried away. Don't drink Tito's when you're at an auction.
that's right.
Travis, we could have a whole nother couple auctions with me. So if the fans want an auction,
Oh yeah, we could.
and you don't have anything to auction, I got plenty to auction.
I'll always have something to auction. I mean,
both of us will.
We got a lot of stuff yet, you know.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Just look behind me. What do you guys want to see next on auctions? What do you guys like about that auction? What do you want to see more of in future auctions? Here's what I want to know of the people left. Oh God, we only got 160 now. We're up to 220. People are dropping like flies, bro. More rods. More rods. That's Wave Current Stein. More rods. Okay. I got some I could let go of, but they're a pain to ship. Good deals on a budget.
Carl did pay for it all, though.
More rods. Okay. Ken says good deals on a budget. Ken, when you say good deals, what do you mean? Spinning reels, baits you can't buy. MC Hammer. That's probably where I specialize. Good baits, less junk. I think I'm on that part. Jerk baits. Okay. Steve, you'll never see a Marty Burns auction. That's going to be a tough one.
Bass and grass. Well, Kitex were beat up. Good.
Exactly. Sean, what's a good deal? Jerk baits, 50 pounds of plastics, all the same color. Yeah. Frozen tequila jerk bait. You know, I got that one.
I do.
What's that one going for anymore? I think did they ever do another run? Is that still a hot ticket?
No, I got one. I caught some good fish on it.
Yeah, I got one too. You had TK paint you one, didn't you?
I can't remember.
More wiggle warts.
No.
I got wiggle warts, Nathan. Guided trip. Frozen tequila. That's in the total box of that whole bento box I bought. I'll pull it out one stream so you guys can look at it. More melon colored baits. Okay. Guided trip. That's what used Kitex. Okay. All right. Used Kitex. We got you covered there, Pete. I got a bunch of Kitex that I'm not going to throw. Slumpy Grumpy, he wants to see the frozen tequila. Where's that frozen tequila? It's in a safe spot. It's probably hanging up there on the rack. I don't know. I got to look.
Dave Brown wants my blue vest. He likes that blue vest of mine. I like that. It's my favorite vest.
Yep. Scott at Lakeside sent Travis a frozen tequila. Dang.
He did.
Guided an Upper Bay box for auction. I could do that. I could just put an Upper Bay Tidal Water Slayer box together. I got that.
Portal Ghost.
I'm probably going to put my, like, I don't know, Tidal Water Get 5, which is going to be a banger. So if you're interested in that, River Rat, I'll call it a River Rat. River Rat Get 5.
We should
Come
do
on.
a
who?
A collab together.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
What do you want to?
Why not? Listen, you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars over there in that lab. And I'm struggling with some Google. You know how much Google paid me last month?
How much?
Probably $300.
What?
Yeah. I'm shadow banned, dude.
I don't get that. You used to make more a couple of years back.
I'm shadow banned.
That doesn't make any sense. I think things have changed. That's ridiculous.
Too much conspiracy. No, they don't. No. They're listening right now.
What?
Yeah.
No. You're off that talk. You don't talk about that stuff anymore.
It doesn't affect me, but it affects a lot of you guys. So.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying.
No, don't say it. Stop that. So your money can go up. But I would love to do a collab. What do you want to do, bro? I'm all in. That would be fun, man. Who do you want to do it with? Well, let's talk this week.
All right.
I got the Mississippi River bundle. I got the swim jig you need too, bro. And it ain't the Tom. It's the one Tom Mansour won the Potomac on. You guys don't even know what that brand is. Name the brand swim jig, which is made. I don't know if they stopped making them. Who made? And it's got a very unique hook in it. I've never seen a swim jig with a hook like this in it. I just pulled out a bag of about 30 of them. I'm getting more because let me tell you something. When you hook them, they stay pinned.
Yeah.
Round bend swim jig hooks are not some of my favorite. I wish, and there is one brand that has a unique hook. It's not all-terrain tackle. And Brian, I'm not saying all-terrain tackle doesn't have the hook I'm talking about, but if it's a round bend hook on that all-terrain tackle swim jig, then it is not the swim jig I'm referring to. Not the swim jig I'm referring to, but that would be in my River Rat Get 5. And they tie it the way I like it. Meaning, I like the colors. I like that they add some things that are not standard. And I love the shape of the head. I love the degree of the hook. I like the style of hook. Anyway, Dan, he does make his own jigs, but guess what? A company made it exactly the same way. So he doesn't own a patent on a bullet head swim jig, right? He doesn't own a patent on the hook that he uses. But yes, Dan, he does pour his own. But a company mirrored their jig after that jig. Or, because on that jig, by the way, there's some interesting information. So,
Yeah.
very interesting. I love the collab, bro. Let's think about it. What do you want to call it? The Crush E.
I don't know.
The Crush E.
Anyways, the Crush
get to go
E.
first.
I like that.
That's what I'm saying. You get
Good
first
job.
billing, as it should be. Crush E. Hell yeah. Yep.
All right.
The Epic Crush.
Epic Crush. We love it. All right, listen, guys, we do got to roll.
Oh, we do. We do. Thank you for hanging a little extra time because I know you wanted to be a quick one tonight. Thanks for turning it on, man. You put the afterburners on. You gave us some gold tonight, bro. You really did. Pulling out those videotapes saying you auditioned for Survivor, saying you made it to like almost the end at Top Hook. You had this whole potential Hollywood career thing. Are you fucking joking me? And there's an audition tape of you at Survivor, maybe, and you got an audition. I mean, yes, that's juice. I don't even know this about you. I've hung out with you and talked to you countless hours on the phone over the years. Like literally, it's always about business, smallmouth crush, maybe life, maybe some of the things you believed in and currently believe in. We have a lot of good conversations. None of that ever came up.
Huh.
Exactly. Now, there are stories I haven't told you either.
Okay.
That maybe aren't for public consumption.
I look forward to hearing about them.
Yeah, man. Good stuff, man.
All
Good
right.
stuff. All right, brother. Have a good
as
night,
always,
man.
guys, until next time, we'll see you next week. And we are out.